back. I've cut out some pieces. I can start assembling this thing. Had to go to Schaefer's and get some plywood for the doublers. $51 for plywood and glue. Is that ridiculous or what? So I need to nip off those ears right there. I want this doubler to run into the spar. So the spar will be glued to this doubler. We're going to have a 1-inch wide rib on here, so that'll glue to this. And I didn't have any maple, so I just cut some hardwood 3/8 by half that I had out there. It's actually softwood. It's pine, I think, but it'll be fine for this little motor. And we got aircraft ply on here, so wow. Pretty crappy looking edge there. Oh well. I guess I could recut that one. Inboard side looks fine. But I need to glue this one on first so I can file out we're going to get the motor mounts laid up. And I got the turtle deck here and the rudder, but I can't glue the turtle deck on until it comes off the table, because it's going to sit upside down on the table while we build it. But I can go ahead and get all this business started so I can do a point to point. We got to have an engine to go point to point off. I want everything at 0. I think I might cut this again because it's kind of crappy. What I was thinking. Let's see. $23 for a piece of plywood. You guys believe that? That's ridiculous. $22.99 for glue. It was $51. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. I'll fill it with some stupid fill. Kind of using up some of the old stuff I got in the shop here. But didn't have anything that goes on this side. Got my wing laid out. Spar location, bell crank location, leading and trailing edges. I also dug out of my pile of stuff. Just set it there. Dug out a pile of stuff, some lumber I'm going to use for leading and trailing edges. This is heavy stuff, but I'm not going to use my best wood for this. I think it's probably 7 or 8 pound wood. But I can't afford to use my good stuff on this airplane. And it'll be fine. It's just a pukey profile. we should be able to keep it in the low 40. Even if it went over 40, it'd still be okay because it's going to be big enough. But I'd like to keep it in the low 40s. Let's see here. We got Twinkies. And yeah, oh, donuts. They must not have had no Twinkies. Okay, we got donuts to last me till dinner, which is a spaghetti night. I think I want to cut another doubler. Oh, we got a super chat. Philip Suarez. Thank you, Philip. I'm hoping the videos help. Let's cut another one here. We got to cut it from this side. $23 for plywood. Ah, man, that's ridiculous. Let's get the camera. You can watch me cut that piece. It's right around the corner here. Now, walk over to the sander. Well, that's great. I'm glad you like the pocket hinges. They work really good. This is a profile, a P40. It's profile 40. It's going to have a 32F engine in it. It's a scaled down Viper. It's going to be a beam wing, 54-inch wingspan, 10.5 root, 9-inch nose, 14.5-inch tail moment. So the first thing I want to do is glue them motor mounts in there and glue that one side on. That way I can sand them bare straight. That's the one right there. Anything I tell you guys is all tried and true, tested. Rudder on this are going to be 3/8. The simple fact I want to glue it right. I want it to blend into the fuselage. Sorry about that. I got to eat my donuts. I'm starving. I think I'm going to take some weight off these doublers, though. They're quite long. They're straight. Stress riser. They just don't need to be that healthy. So, I'm going to notch this so that the beam interlocks with it. So I don't want to take off too much. Now, how am I going to get that angle on there? Huh. I guess I'm just going to have to eyeball it. Let me lop that off real quick. But you guys seen, this is my own design profile. I've never built one, but this is how fast you build them. Might as well watch this too, I guess. While I cut them off. So basically what I'm doing is just building myself a kit. I mean, and it don't take long to do if you get after it. Okay, we're back. So we need to glue these together. See how it works. Yep, it'll be fine. Let me get the clamps. Clamps. Don't have anything to make any calls with. So these have clamps here. Okay. I need model aviation. Epoxy mixing books. There we go. This one ain't model aviation. This is good. Okie dokie. Let's I don't want to open this until I have to. Hang this one up. We got it up here. Couple sticks. So I'm going to have to do this in three goes. I'm going to first glue in the beams. And wait for the hell was that? Wait for it to tack up. I gotta get the parchment paper. Parchment. That's plastic wrap. Steve's got it over there on his bench. That's wax paper. I don't know where the parchment. It don't matter. Yeah, unfortunately, they are going to price themselves right out of building. There's no way I could afford to build if I had to deal with those prices. They wanted $12 for a piece of half-inch balsa. $12.99. Ain't no way. That's ridiculous. One of the old guys there, I'd seen him around the hobby shop for a while, says, "Hey, you need to buy some more." Great, give me some money. Yeah, maybe we can get it all in one setting. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe not. Get the hump on, buddy. Get the hump on. I got time to screw around. No, not with the same wing. Smaller airplane. 54-inch wingspan instead of 58. The root cord on it is instead of 10.5 is, or 11.5 is 10.5. Instead of a mess, I hate doing that. Just get it in there and then wipe it up. Okay. Okay, we got to wait for that to dry for a minute. So I've already got the slot for the stabilizer cut. We're gonna have a 3/8 thick stabilizer instead of a 5/8 thick. And instead of 3/8 elevators, we'll have 1/4 inch or 5/16, whatever I got handy. Instead of 1/8 inch wide, thick ribs, we're going to have 3/32. So it is a downsized airplane. And it's not exactly the same shape. It's kind of like what Tom Warden did with his trophy trainer. He built his Continental or his Monado, and then he built the trophy trainer. Except we're not using old junker motors. That's kicking off, though. It's starting to stick. That's a good thing. And lattice. Is this one a trick sheet of balsa? This is 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch balsa. So I needed to glue this together. I need to sand that line straight, glue this doubler on, and then sand this doubler down to the motor mounts. You can't do that with this side on because it's closed up. So it's a three-part deal. I mean, even though I do things unorthodox, I'm way faster than anybody else. Like I said, at the start of this airplane, I'll be able to build this one in a week. And I got plenty of stuff here to work from. I'm not going to use my best stuff on this airplane because it's not a competition. Well, it is a competition airplane, but it's P40. You know, it's profile. So it'll be a nice airplane. It's just profile 40. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, we just do it this way. Not gonna waste a bunch of time doing that. We'll just glue her together and make it work. Let's get rid of this piece of black paper. It's nasty. And my airplane will still be lighter than most. It just, yeah, it's a 40. Actually, we're going to run a 32F in it. Well, a Viper is a lengthy airplane. The rudder goes on it. This is the rudder goes piece. It'll fall on the floor. Probably. Yep, there it is. What I need to do is glue this together and then take it on the belt sander and sand the bottom so it's flat. So I do this. And get some glue. I don't know, try it. I doubt it, but I don't know what you're linking to. If it's something I don't like, I'll take it down. Yeah, post a link. Let's look at it. I don't know if you can post a link or not. Where the hell did my tape go? I had a whole roll of tape there. Yeah, well, that's YouTube for you. So I guess it's not allowed. What do I know? Okay. So drop here. What the heck? Yeah, I don't see it. That's to keep the trolls down. What the hell's going on with this glue bottle? Well, this turned to thick CA. That's what's going on with it. Yeah. Get another bottle. We got another bottle right here. I'm still working on that bottle of P210 or whatever. Okay, I got to get rid of that before I glue myself to it. This is thick. I don't know how the hell it got thick, but it's thick. Well, this is still good. It's just thick. I don't know whether I transfer thick CA into that bottle or what. Which I do. You know, I buy bulk quantities of this stuff. Let me run this on the belt sander real quick. Okay, this thing is not quite constructed the same as a real VIPER. It's because it's profile 1. You should be dry enough now. Yeah, they're dry enough. So this is the turtle deck. After we get it together, this turtle deck will be put on there. And this is the rudder. That I need to sand that again. We need to flatten that out too. Okay, let's put, we need to put this on next. Need to put this on next. Okay. Then I got to cut a slot and cut a hole. Yeah, I'm going to sand it all into one piece. This is 3/8. That's 1/2 inch, so I'll sand a taper in it. You know, I've been known to put the push rod inside the fuse. I'm not going for all that tricky shit. We're just going to put this together and go fly it. John's got a profile. I just don't have a profile. So I'm going to show you how quick you can put one together. There's nothing to it. Need to get this bottle straightened out here. Get a snorkel on that baby. So if I take 3 airplanes to a contest, I can, or to the Nats, I can fly 10 flights. I think, or do they even have profile at the Nats? I don't know. I know they got classic, nostalgia, or N30, and then Pampa. So if I take, or any contest, if I take this one, my Continental, and one of my Vipers, I'm in there for all the events. And I'm trying to keep it. Yeah, styrofoam core. I'm trying to keep it to the spirit of the event, which is profile fuselage no wider than 1 inch at the leading edge. But there's a trick. This is all locked together at the spar. So we should have settle engine vibration. Okay, let's mix up some goop here and get her curing up. Time to buy some more popsicle sticks. Okay, we need quite a bit of glue for that. Quite a bit of glue. So use a big blade here. I got enough here. Yeah, I got enough. We got enough. We got plenty. Mess going on here. You can't use 5-minute epoxy for that. Yeah. I put these airplanes together with just straight CA, no epoxy at all, and they seem to be all right. So start getting them clamped. Get off of there. Now we wait. So when the clamps come off, I'm going to go back to the belt sander, clean the edge up. Then I'm going to take this file and I'm going to file the down to the engine bearers and see if the engine fits. Then I'll put the other side on. So I think if I get the fuselage made tonight, I can cut all the parts for the wing tomorrow and put it together. It goes together quick. We might even cut ribs tonight. Might even cut ribs tonight. No big deal. Perfect. Get up there. Yep, that'll be perfect. This stuff's already setting up. So we're almost ready to take it apart. That's good. Wipe this off and see if we can save this. Maybe not. I don't know what you're talking about. No angle on what direction of what? All right. Yeah, I'll use this again. We're almost ready to take the clamps off. It dries fast. And this will be a bulletproof airplane. I'll probably end up giving it to somebody, which I normally end up doing. on this kind of stuff. Get a drink of water. Hey. I'll drink a berry. I'll drink a berry. 2 more 6-packs up. Yeah, that one was crappy. Nope, the be airfoil won't be angled. There's no need for angled or rudder offset. Just airfoil. Almost. We're almost there. Pretty sticky yet. There we go. Okay, it's a trip over the belt sander to sand that up. Clean that up right there. Gonna be beautiful. And then file this. Quite a ways to go. I might cut some on the jigsaw on that, because I don't want to spend a day cutting 1/8 of an inch. No, I only use airfoil rudders. There's no rudder offset. I got 2 to 3 degrees of motor offset. I don't want to fly in a crab. I want to fly in a straight line. Okay, so let's eyeball over that way. Let me get this damn heater out of the way. Pretty cold. There we go. Now for the other side. Oh no, I gotta file this off first. Why is this thing acting so weird? Yeah, there we go. So we gotta square this up, the motor mounts. I think I'm gonna go out and get out in the garage where I set all this up and get my angle gauge. Have an electronic angle finder. I'll make sure everything's zeroed. Almost. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But like for it to be perfect. Even though it's a Fuki profile, I need it to be perfect. There we go. What is with this stupid thing? Looks like it's time for new sandpaper. New sandpaper. Almost. Time we get all that shit out, that'd be perfect fit. I don't know how you guys can afford to build a kit. $300 for a kit? Ain't no way I would spend that. Not a chance. Boy, something better crack here. I noticed gas is down to 287. Still $1 more a gallon than it was 3 years ago. Gonna have to really come down. Like the 50-cent range again. How many of you guys remember the gas war days of the 70s? Fill on the even and odd number days. 50 cents a gallon. I thought, yeah, 50 cents. Ridiculous. Almost. I think when I first started driving, gasoline was 27 cents a gallon. Well, no, that's not true. Because when I was a kid, I could ride my mini bike. It was 27 cents a gallon. I could ride my mini bike all weekend for 5 cents. I think when I started driving, it was 40-something cents a gallon. I could fill my 65 Impala boat up for 10 or was it $5 or whatever. There, we got it. There it is. I think I cut that too close. 1 3/4 inch. 1 3/4 is what? Oh well, it'll be fine. Just a profile. Let's see here. 1 3/4 to 7/8 of an inch. 7/8. I don't have my scale here, so I don't know what it is, and 6250 is 5/8. It's close. It sanded too much on the top. It'll be fine. Yep, those were the good times. All right, let's glue this other side on now. I think we'll do it even with the bottom and sand the top. Yep. Even with the bottom and sand the top. This is getting heavy already. That's a lot of weight here. Lot of weight here. Let's see what it does weigh. God. It doesn't really matter what it weighs because we're going to build it anyway, but I'm interested. Weighs as much as a full fuselage. Let's see here. Yep, gonna weigh as much as a full fuselage. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Need to figure something out for the tank mount though. Before I go too far, I think I got some 3/4 dowels I could inset right there for tabs. Oh crap, hold on. I think this thing only takes about, well, see that other one took 5 ounces. Let's see what I got for tanks up here. Tanks for the memories. Something for adjustment. Got some stuff here. I don't think I have a 4-ounce clunk tank here though. Oh, I do. Here's a 4-ounce clunk. So we got plenty of room. Wonder if I got a 5-ounce metal. There's a 6-ounce. Yeah, we'll run a clunk just in case. That way I can, in case this thing eats up more fuel than necessary. What is it? This is a Nobler tank. $14. I bet that's $28. Now, here's a tank for my Thunderbolt and for my Supermarine Aquavelva bottle. So we're going to put this on. We need to figure out how to make it adjustable. So if I build a plywood carrier and I put a screw, I got some dowel right there. So use a 6-ounce clunk. It goes right there. Get a pen, mark a couple of holes. So we're going to build a carrier. And we'll put a hole right there. Inch and a half. Inch and a half. Should have drilled these first, but that's the way it goes. Wasn't thinking. I don't build many of these. I don't want to buy nothing more for this airplane, so we're going to use what I got here. Let's see what we got for the spinner. We got some spinners. Here's an 1 3/4 spinner right here. Magnesium. We'll use that. So I need to put this on and see where it falls. Hope that's a standard thread. It's not some Mickey Mouse thread. Design as you go. Okay, I'm gonna cut some of that shit off there. Where is it? I don't see it. Well, we can use this, I suppose. I don't like it. You'll be fine. So I need to bury a wood dowel in that. Wood dowel right here. Gotta think all this shit before you get too far ahead of yourself. I was really thinking I'd have done that before I glued it on. But we'll have to dig it out now. The first thing I need to do is drill an 1/8 inch hole. Get my drill. Hour and 15 minutes in. You guys haven't got much content aside from painting, so we'll run it a little longer. Can't go there. Leading edge goes there. Shit. Gonna have to fill that one up. I gotta go forward. I got to go forward. Well, it looked good to begin with. Yep, that's good. Let me cut these off. Cut her off. Okay. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll belt sand that off real quick. Now we have our tank mount. I need to put a piece something in that right now, though. I guess we could use this. Whittle a piece. Not that it matters because it'll all get Z-epoxy. But Don't want to make a mistake and drill the wrong hole. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to belt sand that off real quick. Okay. So there's our tank mount. I guess we can epoxy this on. We're going to do the bottom and leave the top to be sanded. Nope, I just fill it with a piece of balsa wood. It's fine. It'll be fine, trust me. The hell did I do with the 1/8 inch bit? Get excited and throw the shit around. Didn't put it back where it belongs. Got to go through the doubler anyway, but that's the reason I don't bring my work drill bits upstairs, because I lose them. I got a $700, it was $700 10 years ago, drill set. Oh, here we go. And you lose them pretty damn quick. Close enough. Close enough. This thing really got glued together. Okay, messing around. You need to slather that on there. Good to go. Come on. Mixed up too much. Too much. It'll be fine. Okay. So we want to match the bottom and sand the top. Yeah, well, cut it back a little bit. Now we wait. Once this is done and I get the slot cut for the spar and I get the spar cut, it will go together so fast you can't, it'll blow your mind. Building this and cutting the spar are probably the two hardest things that take the most time. The spar goes right there up against the doubler all the way forward. Up. This profile here should be solid like a rock on the nose. And that's why profiles are so crappy, is because the nose are such poor construction. Now somebody was saying that Mo Best, Larry Cunningham's Mo Best, qualifies for a classic. Something. I didn't know that. Classic and pro. I think it was Joe Gilbert telling me that. Got a big turd there. So it'll have a 1/2 inch cheek cal. You're allowed 1 inch thick at the leading edge. And with those 1 inch wide doublers, you know, ribs going up against this. This thing will be solid like a rock. I mean, that'll be locked in. It'll be so solid, it's ridiculous. What's going on here? Why didn't this want to close? What's the story, Larry? That's down. That's down. There it is. So I think, I don't know, I think we got 16 watchers. How interested in this are you guys? Very, huh? It's tough for me here in silence to talk for 2 hours. Well, I've been doing it since about, I think I had my first airplane about 66. It was a T7 Wenmac my dad bought me. Little plastic airplane. F2A, B, D, and F4B. So you fly stunt, pattern, and speed. I don't know what F3A is. Back in the day, about 1969, I had a Montgomery Ward's motorcycle, 50cc Montgomery Ward's motorcycle, and used to ride that to Whittier. And I had a box on the back. Maybe it was 70. I don't know. Had a box on the back that I would put my flight gear in and then strap the airplane to the box and ride to the field. Stunt, combat, and scale. Yeah. Well, best I could do in scale was third at the Nats sports scale. I got a first at Brodak in sports scale. First airplane I built, still hanging on the wall. Scale is not that big a deal. It's pretty simple. You can build. Combat, I don't have the reflexes for it. Not anymore. Last combat plane I flew had a G-21-35 on it. It was a Voodoo. And I flew it one flight and crashed it because I was unwinding the lines at the end of the flight. You can't think. I just give up. Too fast for me to think. Where are we at? Almost ready. You know anybody interested in a G2135 brand new in the box? I'd sell it on eBay, but then somebody be going, "Hey man, you sold some stuff on eBay." No, I don't want any of that shit. I want cash and carry. I got a C35 slow combat motor, but it's not new. Brand new, old stock. There's, oh, this is a 46. Yeah, this is my 46. Brand new in the box, 46. Where's my 35? G21. I think this is, no, this is 35. I got a brand new in the box 46 too. Here's the combat Venturi needle valve. There's the stunt Venturi. It's a non-baffled piston. I mean, this was the shits in the day. This baby would shit and get. But it's for sale. Anybody wants to buy it? I ain't giving it away though. I ain't selling it for 75 bucks. I seen them go much as 300 and some dollars on eBay. And like I said, I got a brand new G2135 or 46 down here. These go for big money too. We're gonna build the Juno around that one. That's a 46. That's a Brian Gardner liner, ABC liner that I'm gonna put in this engine. But it's brand new. It's never been bolted down. And here's another one. This is another 46. I got some super taggers. There's another 46, and there's a 35. Oh, glow plug. There we are. C35. There was a time in Dayton I bought every one of these C35s that was on eBay. That's the last one I got. Yeah, buddy, it looks pretty darn good. I have to sand the top of this off, so give me a second over on the belt sander. I have to hit this with 180 or whatever. Okay. new belt. Batter up, boy, there's a weapon here. It's heavy. Yeah, I haven't seen Shug. I guess he's mad at us. He don't go on Stunt Hanger no more. He don't come and comment on this. I don't even think he's flying, to be honest with you. That's okay. Well, I think we're going to wrap this up. I don't know much more I can offer tonight till I get some more parts cut. Yeah, need to flatten that off. Flatten that off on the belt. All right. Now, where is that? It's right here. And the rudder is right here. Pin this together to see what it looks like. I need to. Too much the other way. Okay, there we go. No, these won't get glued on until after it's built. It has to sit upside down on the table on that line. That's the datum line. But I figured I'd get to see what it looks like. So pin it, get another pin. I smell spaghetti. Uh-oh, Gaspettios. I should have got 2. Shit. 3, I mean. Love my spaghetti. She makes pretty good soup, but we've had that 2 nights in a row. All right, here's what it looks like. Need to dig around for some material to make a cheek cowl. Boy, it's a heavy mama. A heavy mama. Nothing I can do about it, though. So if I have a 7-ounce wing, let's figure what this is going to weigh. 7, maybe it'd be 6 power. Twenty-one. It's 7 is 28. 28, 31. It'll be right at 40 ounces. It ain't that long. It's a 9-inch nose moment, 14.5-inch tail moment. Just looks long. It'll be fine. Yeah, I smell spaghetti. Boy, I'm excited. It'll be a fun airplane to fly. Yeah, it'll be 40 ounces. No, it's a 32, actually. OS 32F helicopter engine. And they work really good. All right, well, I'm going to get off of here. I might be back on after dinner, maybe. But I've already given you 2 hours time today, or it's actually 3. You know what I'm doing? So we got 3 hours in it so far, and this thing will go together within a week real easy. Real easy. Like, get after it, you know. The hard part of these airplanes is the finish. Finish is what gets you. Because I can rough sand it in really quick. right, guys, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back after a while if I feel like it. I don't know. Keep your eyes peeled, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications. All right. See ya.